I need to warn you about something. Before I met you, I was a loner. Mostly for self-protection. Whoever said there's safety in numbers was not radioactive, I'll tell you that. And as such, I've forgotten how to be a friend. But seeing you and your daring do's and your even more daring don'ts, it reminded me of something important. You deserve to know every sordid detail of my life. You've earned that much. Did you ever wonder why I decided to deck my boss across the face on a random Tuesday afternoon? No. I mean, yes. It's part of it. A very small, yet simultaneously very large part of it. I'm losing my mind. Within a few years' time, I will become nothing more than another blind, snarling commuter. But there is nothing I can do about it. It's perhaps the only certainty I have in life, apart from death and tariffs. A few months back, I was dealing with an odd bout of brain fog. Thought it was stress. I was quite the dedicated worker, you see. Wanted to replace my boss. Had been working 100 years of long nights for it. I went to a doctor. Turns out it wasn't stress, but rather my brain beginning its feralization process. Soon, I was told, the fog would turn into memory loss. I'd lose my faculties, my voice, my sense of self. And one day, I'd go to sleep Arthur and wake up an animal. I'm sorry. I've never told this to anyone else before. Thank you. I went to work, all shaken up. I accidentally made a few typographic errors. Missing apostrophe here, dangling participle there. It was enough for my boss to berate me in front of the entire office. Call me a dunce, a waste. I looked up at this man, who I had worked under for decades. This man who had never thanked me, never seen me as anything other than a name on a spreadsheet, and I realized I'd die before him. So I did what I had to do, and I punched him. It felt so good to give in to my rage after years of apologizing and begging for his forgiveness. But by the time I realized what I was doing, the damage was done. And that's how we find ourselves here, at these crossroads. Trust me, if it ever happens, I won't be near you. I don't want you to remember me as whatever I'll become. The doctor said anywhere between a few months and a few years. They don't know enough about ghoul anatomy to be certain. I have a list of things I wanted to do once I got that managerial position. Things that I could have done at any time, but that I chose to ignore in favor of working another pointlessly long night. After my diagnosis and my firing, I thought I'd never accomplish a single thing on that list. Why bother? But now, seeing you and your actions, I want to try again. I want to complete my list. Will you help me? Thank you. Truly. From the bottom of my heart. Now, my list isn't exactly what I'd call high art. It's 4 objectives, all of which carry a deep personal meaning. The first one is rather simple. I want to buy a fancy bottle of Sipperson gin at my favorite pub in Westminster. That is on purpose. You have to understand, my list was all about rewarding myself for finally obtaining the promotion I had worked so hard for. It's not about life-changing choices, but rather life-affirming moments. Hence the simplicity of it. Makes sense, doesn't it? This place is so pristine, you could eat a meal off the floor. Have you tried knocking first?
Life at the top is immensely satisfying.
What do you want? Don't have it. All right. I still don't have it. The place that made them closed up years back. They're not making them anymore. No idea. The brewery might have some. Place got taken by hooligans last spring, though. Not safe. If I see one more up-and-comer peasant, I'll go mad.
I've lost track of up and down. Quite used to it. Chance to escape. Something feels strange, and it's not my rotting ears. Sindorli, time for bed. I need to get my... And just when things were feeling fine... I knew it. We're being attacked. Give them a chance to escape. Let us fight them on the beaches. Alas, there'll be no fighting today. What the... And to think there are stenches so dreadful, even ghouls can smell them. Nothing suspicious to see here. Nothing suspicious at all. I hope I'm wrong, but I believe we're being trapped. Can't avoid this fight. Remind me to aim better next time. Back into the fire, I suppose. I have yet to meet a problem that couldn't be solved through strategic consumption of alcohol. I've seen one of those before. Oh, the memories. How can I be of service to you? What of it? My God, you're amazing. Thank you so much for this. With that done, we move on to the next item on my list. This one requires some explanation. A long time ago, when I was starting my job as a data entry clerk, I sold a family locket handed down to me by my mother. I wrote down the name of the man whom I sold it to, because I knew I wanted to buy it back the instant I was financially stable. That's what we're going to do. Buy back my family locket. The man's name was Drood.
Life at the top is immensely satisfying. Come on down to Drood's Dudes and Doodads. How may I help you? Drood at your service. Think of me as your go-to stop for any do's, doodads, and everything in between. Doodads means things, I think. Never bothered to look up a real definition. Sure I do. Stuck-up ghost fella. Sold me his family locket. Why? You interested in it? Pretty unique. Gonna cost you a lot of dosh. 2,500 tickets, I suppose. Supply and demand, market economics. Come on, mate. Be real. Price stays the same. 2,500 tickets. That's how much either you or that ghoul are gonna have to pay me. Sorry, don't make the rules, you know. Holy shit, thank you very fucking much. Here, take the bloody locket. Tell that ghoul thanks for being a sod and having rich friends. I'm rich. I'm rich. I'm in touch with humanity.
How can I be of service to you? What of it? Yes, that's it. That's my mother's locket. It looks exactly the same as the day I sold it. Thank you, my friend. If we were to stop right here and forget the rest of my list, I'd still be eternally grateful for what you've done. Now, for the next item on my list. I always fancied myself a bit of a philanthropist. Giving back is perhaps one of the most important things a man can do with their time on Earth. And ever since I heard about the Tommy expansion in Brickton, in the papers, I knew there was one thing I wanted to do. I want to build a water well for the people of Brickton. As a Westminster resident, I feel partially responsible for the contamination in the area. I have an old workmate named Grail who went to go live there. He might be able to help us with this matter. We should find him. And of course, it isn't real philanthropy if I don't put some tickets forward, so here, most of my remaining finances.
Maybe I'll visit outside the walls sometime. See how the other half live.
God save our gracious queen.
As I live and breathe Arthur Mountbatten, and I can see you've brought a friend with you. I am Graham Parker, A pleasure to meet you. What brings you two to this little side of paradise? We used to work side by side. Literally, my cubicle was right next to his cubicle. Hard not to become friends when you're that close to someone. I mainly work on ensuring that Brickton gets all the supplies and resources it needs to survive. It takes quite a lot to keep a place like this well fed, but I'm doing my part. I had joined the Foreign and Commonwealth Office in the hopes of changing London for the better. But at one point, I realized our job consisted of nothing but pointless cataloging and data entry. And so, I came here to make a real difference. Ah, I see. So it's finally happened. Arthur has told me quite a lot about his to-do list, and this, well, in particular. But I'm afraid it won't be as easy as he made it seem. You see, money alone won't save the world. The tickets can cover the labor, but the people of Brickton don't have access to the kinds of materials necessary to build a permanent water well. With a small investment of 250 tickets, I can build a temporary well. It won't be perfect, hell, it won't even be that good, but it will help. If you get me 500 tickets, I'll be able to build a better temporary well. It'll help more people, but again, it'll be temporary, not made to last, you see. For us to truly help Brickton, we'd need someone to go to the nearby abandoned construction site and collect a few materials for us. Someone like, well, you and Arthur. Stay safe. Arthur, how goes your cricket game? Still a wizard with the wicket?
Haven't played a game since you left, Graham. None can compare to you.
Still the czar of compliments, I see. We must catch up.
Soon, my friend.
friend of Arthur's is a friend of Brickton. Yes? Fantastic work! This is outstanding. No, this is revolutionary. You've single-handedly changed the game. Tell Arthur that the Mountbatten Well will be built here in Brickton, and that he has found his perfect philanthropic match in you.
How can I be of service to you? What of it? I know, and you did such a formidable job. That well isn't just a symbol of hope, my friend. It's an enduring monument to our partnership, and what happens when great minds work together. Although the well bears my name, equal credit belongs to you. Now it's time for the last item on my list. And this one is perhaps the most difficult to bear with. I need you to help me find my parents' burial place. I don't remember where it is anymore. I don't remember if I ever knew. But not a day goes by where I don't ponder about it, especially as I have begun to forget almost everything I knew about them. We should start with the Foreign and Commonwealth Office. Perhaps they'll have a clue there. Or perhaps I should find a new way to say goodbye. Do keep in mind we might dabble in some trespassing. It'd be wise to keep our wits about us. It's been a long time since I've stepped foot in these hallowed halls.
I'm in touch with humanity.
I used to have my sandwiches in that break room. God, I miss them.
In a hurry? An important meeting, perhaps? I think not.
Would you believe I was...
Life at the top is immensely satisfying.
I live in fear knowing you...
I live in fear knowing you people can reproduce. Maybe I'll visit outside the walls sometime. See how the other half live.
There it is. My file. Let me take a look at it.
What's that smell?
Hackney.
Oh, Oh, it's you.
Yes. Yes, it rings a bell. A faint one, but a bell nonetheless. Perhaps they have a records room we can peruse.
I do hope Father is proud of me.
If I see one more up-and-comer peasant, I'll go mad.
Man, those all wear wigs. Bunch of fairies. What are you playing at?
Let me get my pistol.
Have a fucking taste of this!
Rally forth, companion. To war.
Is that you?
Another successful, violent interaction. Do they have good socks? I'm dying for a better pair.
and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed.
Shut that blasted...
Engagement with multiple... All hostiles, clear progress. Please stand in the combat area. Clear. Do not be alarmed. Do not be alarmed. Order will be restored here.
Let me show you what true pain feels like.
Into order has been restored.
The mountains ride again.
Warning. Hostiles in area. This is a lawful move. Please direct the player to law enforcement. Please take
Till we cut our losses and go.
Warning. Continued operation will not be guaranteed. Please contact an authorized...
Let us devour their hearts.
Do not make any further escape attempts. Break up. Engaging hostile targets. Put down your weapons and submit to authority. Of deadly force is in progress. Citizens are advised to clear the area.
They got my good leg. I literally only have one leg. I don't like this place. I don't like it at all. And I'm a walking corpse. Your stench is so dreadful, even ghouls can smell it. Aye. Can't believe it. Is this true? New Chapel Cemetery. We have to go there. If it's where I think it is, then we're both in for a surprise. This isn't far from where we met. To that sign I was hanging from. And here they are. Mildred. Of course. Of course. Mother, father. Aye. It's Arthur. It's been so long since we talked. Almost 200 years. Oh, yes. Your son's almost thrice as old as you two were. Just being here, it's all coming back to me. Well, not all. I don't think my brain could handle all that joy. Ma? Da? I'm forgetting. One day, I'll forget who I am. But it's all right. Because I found a friend. Someone to make new memories with. Oh, God, no. Remember that time at the beach? You saved up for 2 weeks to take us there. And all I could talk about was how much I wanted that bloody new toy car. I wouldn't shut up about it. And now you look so mad, but so happy. I was what? 10? I was a little pest. And you loved me. You both did. I remember it, Da. I remember you. Goodbye. I love you. Were you just staring at me that whole time? God. That was it. The last item on the list. It's all finished. But there is one last thing I want to do with you. Come and watch the sun set with me. I'll tell you why once we're there. here we are. Our final stop in this little farewell tour. Except I'm not saying goodbye, but rather hello to a new day. How do you feel now that we've finished my little to-do list? Grateful, satisfied, and so much more. There's so much to see and to talk about as well. The reason I brought you here was to thank you. Think about everything you've done for me. You went through God knows what to obtain a rare bottle of Sipperson's gin. You returned my family locket to its rightful owner. Thereafter, you made your way through hell to build a permanent well for the people of Britain. Subsequently providing me with the closure I've sought after all those years by finding my parents' graves. All things considered, you didn't just accomplish my to-do list. You became more than just a friend. You became family. I love you, my friend. Please accept these 3 gifts from the bottom of my heart. My Webley, my last Westminster salary, rightfully yours. And this, my bowler hat. I know it's not much, but perhaps it will remind you of me, even when I am long gone. After all, that's what we are, memories. So let's make some great ones, together.